Over there? Okay. Let me first start by thanking the minister for gracing us with his presence. We're very grateful that you're here with us to celebrate this evening, and we really appreciate all the things you've done for your country and the fact you came to visit us here today. I want to thank the MP for being with us. Traveled a long way to come here for the 50th anniversary concert, and we're very grateful for you to be present here tonight. I'm sure you have a very, very busy schedule, and I appreciate you being here. And the Consul General, you have such a good reputation. You're loved by the people because you help so many people. You're always very outgoing, trying to help everybody. But really, Dr. Hassan is the one who's responsible for pulling this off tonight and bringing us all together. So let's thank Dr. Hassan. And I really enjoy hearing the stories that I've been hearing about the history of Bangladesh, about the different experiences people have gone through. And really, whenever you want something special, whenever you want to try and achieve something worthwhile, it's a struggle. Because the people who like things the way they are now want to keep it the way it is now. So whenever you want to try and change the status quo, it's a tremendous struggle.
Yeah.
Because the people who like it the way it was, they want to stop you. They don't want to see any change. Why is it so many things that we see in the world, in the United States of America, in Bangladesh, that stay the same for so long, so long, so long? It takes a tremendous amount of effort to change things. To change things, you need three things. One, you need the answer. What do you want to change it to? That's the first thing. That's the easiest part. The second thing you need is the courage to stand up against the status quo, because the people who like the way it is now will try and stop you, will try and squash you down and stop you from changing it. And the third thing you need, the most important thing you need, is the ability to win. To understand all the different factors that stop you from making change. Here in the United States, it's the politics, it's the press, it's the money, it's the bureaucracy, it's the legislation. So many different factors that make it difficult to win. You have to put all three of those things together. So I've always had, I think, good ideas to make things better. I've always had courage to try and stand up. But now to make real change, you need the ability to win. And I want to thank my Bangladeshi friends, Bangladeshi American friends, who are doing so much to help me to win my race to become the governor of New York State. I want the minister to know and the MP to know that you have great ambassadors for your country here, not only in the Consul General, but in the doctors, in the professionals, in the people who represent the heart of your country, the people who show how much love they have for other people, the people who love the same values that we have here in the United States of America. They show it all the time in the way that they've adopted their adopted country. They love their native land, but they love their adopted country as well. I have a great affection for the Bangladeshi people. I like all immigrants. I like all immigrants, but I've had such warmth from the Bangladeshi people over the past several months. It's really been extraordinary. I'm a first-generation American. My father came here from Italy when he was a little boy, and he lived a great American success story. He went through tremendous discrimination, because you have to remember the Italians during World War II teamed up with the Germans. So in America, my father was Italian in America. He said, "Oh, you must be a fascist, or maybe you're in the mafia." So even though he went to law school, one of the best law schools in the world, Harvard Law School, he couldn't get a job at a law firm because nobody would treat the Italians with respect. But he went on to fight for the Italian people, the Italian Americans, and for the whole country, and to live a great American success story. I see that same story with the people here. I see you adopting this country, participating in the country, making the country a better place to live in. Whether it's here in New York City, or it's over in Texas, or it's over in Middletown, it's people from all over this country. The Bangladeshis are contributing so much. So I want you to know a couple things. Number one, I'm going to work very closely with the Bangladeshis to win this election. I'm going to Buffalo on next Saturday. there's going to be a party with at least 350 Bangladeshis there for me in Buffalo. I've been traveling the state. I just came today from Syracuse and from Binghamton. And while I was there, I saw Bangladeshis in each of those communities.
Yes, buying the house there.
Yeah, they bought a lot of houses in Buffalo.
I know everywhere.
So I'm building my relationship with the Bangladeshi community. I want you to know that when I'm the governor of New York State, I will always work to represent the interests of the Bangladeshi Americans, and I will work to grow the relationship between the United States of America, New York, and Bangladesh. Because as my grandmother said, my Italian grandmother said, she would say, "You like a me, I like a you."
Okay.
So I want you to know that I've always had friends in the Bangladeshi community, but the warmth that I've seen over the past several months has just been growing and growing and growing. And I'm very, very grateful for it. It's affected me deeply, and I will always remember it. And I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. I want to thank all the doctors who wrote a check for my campaign. I want to thank all of you for being here with your presence. And I know that you're tired, you've got jet lag, but I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad.
মাসুদ ভাই